by anyone who plays in the Steel City. This game today could be an inflection point for both of these teams, as each hoping to use it as a springboard to get into the top 25. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the UCF Knights, taking on the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UCF's offense will have the football first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence, everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, and you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are, can set the tone for your season.
The Panthers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that, and you start to build on it for this offense.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Panthers want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's White.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Back to throw, it's Sorsby. He's got his man. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Looking to throw again. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Quarterback on the keeper. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Panthers!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And they did tack on the extra point.
7, UCF 0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. It's Farmer. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense. Great in the tackle for a loss on first down.
Red pass, it's complete. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to...
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Fakes the grab on the left. He was looking to get the ball farther downfield, but he just had to take what he could before he got drilled.
And sometimes you can look down the field, Reese, but you see that pressure, and it's getting to you. Get rid of the football. You don't want to take the sack. You don't want to lose the yardage, and try to let your running back or somebody else make a play out of the backfield.
Jackson will throw. And it's incomplete on third down.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle. They're up by 21 over Arizona State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. To the air on second down. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wideout. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got a chance. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Complete. Touchdown.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the right. Got a little space. Got the first down and still on his feet. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Jackson gonna throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Farmer. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Caught in the backfield, it's Farmer. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fox. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Wide open spaces. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller, and you're trying to fit that ball.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCF!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Pitt pushing the pace. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The give on the inside. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch at the 35. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They march to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Might be calling a hot route. Jackson will throw. Catch in the middle. It's Fox. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
How about the defense on this play? The quarterback bootlegs to the right. And look at everybody do a great job. They don't get caught up in the run. They all chase sideline to sideline and really limit the damage on what could have been a really big play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Leaves it with the back. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Coming out with it, it's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Pulls it, fired complete. Powers through the defender. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Panthers in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. To the air, it's Sorsby. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Right on target this time. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turning it on. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll keep it himself. He breaks a tackle. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice this week.
You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Going to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete. Jar's loose by the hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Jackson going to throw it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Trying to beat the D deep. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Holmes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Holmes. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to...
He's got it. First down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Hit right back to the line. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air. It's Sorsby. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This feels like four-down territory, third and short from the 40. They'll move the wide receiver. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Finds a man on the left. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. He'll do it himself. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Fox. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And a lot of coaches put a lot of emphasis on situational type running, right? When it's a goal-to-go situation, short yardage situation, like when I need to run the football and they know I'm running the football. Right there, haven't had a lot of success, but I needed a few yards to get the first down. Great job by the offensive line, creating some space and getting the first down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Jackson will throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Farmer. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. So now it's second and long. motion from the wide receiver. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Just keeps slinging it. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Knights! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The 50. Inside the 30. The 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick two, as it were. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their...
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22. Great place to start for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Pressure coming. Finds his back in the middle.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Knights have taken it inside the 20. And they can't make the connection on third down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just now on the same page with his target.
Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the fourth quarter.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Sends it back in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Sorsby. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. The Panthers are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Trying play action. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Got room on the return. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Makes the catch. It's Hughes. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Well, it's 4th and short, and you're sort of in no man's land at this point near midfield. I think if you're on offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to show confidence in your guys to get it done. He'll get you the win.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Grabbed behind the line, it's Holmes. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Wants to throw, it's Sorsby. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of...
There he goes. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Knights have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll try the run. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Knights with the 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Gets it out fast. And the ball squirted out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. And this feels like the exclamation point. The defense with a scoop and score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. He's going up top here late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Panthers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The short hands, it's Vaughn. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. It'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Putting together a nice drive. Couple of 1st downs in the books. Now 1st and 10 from the 44. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the catch. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Catch in the middle, it's Holmes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down 1 score, gotta have it right now. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Panthers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Looking to get it in. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. We'll send the tight end in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Looking for the goal line. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Wide out, trying to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
And they desperately needed that touchdown. Now it's miracle time. We got to kick this onside kick and somehow find a way to boot a long field goal and maybe win this thing at the buzzer.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next